think we weren't violating in any way, or we weren't doing anything against the law. We hadn't guns, we hadn't weapons, we hadn't nothing. We just had a piece of white God protesting peacefully. On that tragic day, 18th of July, I was ill, homesick, and I sent my 11-year-old son, my 14-year-old son, to the Mackenzie Hospital for some treatment, because I saw the doctor the day before the incident. At 4 something, I decided to head to the bridge to see what happened. When I realized that it was like a Sunday-like atmosphere, where everybody gathered, they were drinking, people were playing balls. I live less than 15 minutes away from the and people were playing ball. It was like all fun day. So I walked and I head straight on the bridge because I was told that you were on the other side of the bridge. It was so tragic when I got there. The whole atmosphere, the crowd was so thick. I couldn't even see forward the crowd. And then I heard gunshots starting up. With that, I decided to turn in. Yeah, when I look, I see someone falling that appears to be dead. I turned back. I saw 2 children between the age of 7 years old to 6, between 6 to 7 years old. They were crying and crying. Police shooting, I can't be on the bridge, and I turned back with them. But the speed that I turned back with them before, after meeting with them, I could not have moved with that pace anyway. It slowed me up with them because we had to come through the crowd of people. When I got to the center of the bridge, I was shutting my brakes. And most of the police just pushing me in the middle of the road. That's where you went for because disrespect. And I could not have moved the left leg. Yes. Where did it become details? How long? Shot last probably over 45 minutes because as I tried to get assistance out of it, they were still shooting. They shot until the only alternative I had was to get into a car that was moving because people were kind of running and getting into the cars and driving up. And I literally had to throw myself in front of the car before it started to stop to take me to the hospital. When I got there, it was blackout, police car, no nurses and staff, hospital shut down. The driver met the first getting me to Mackenzie Hospital to move forward because of the evacuation on fire. After we turned into the areas of the Virgin, the move services wasn't working. And I went home. I was bleeding, getting to the bathroom with the tough enough to put on a dress. With it, the seconds told me to put foot bleeding out there because of the probability to death, and they tried to make all the shots get me through. We know some captain who asked him to take me across to the Mackenzie side for sure. And we decided to go out and take me across the river. When we took me across the river, I get into a taxi. Taxi said, "Don't try, you don't want to do shooting along the ocean van." When we meet to the 5 corner, go up to the fire, and we were
So this bonfire will be more than an hour because after the Virgin went home, King go back and
we get to the station, we had the command I was taken to give us escort because I was injured. Take the number for the taxi and the cell phone number for the taxi driver. And we said we'll call the squad at the bridge and we want to get us assistance to pass through. When we get back, we said, go on, proceed. When we get back to the area, to the 5 corner area, they were still shooting in my reverse. I never see a traffic light. I'm not good driver. Most of them had to leave when I was driving. When I reversed, I tried to back to the station. With that, we noticed a police van with some black rose policemen and the inspector for the traffic department. And this was like, I don't know which. I have no idea which. Besides there, and then that's done in a black outfit with a star strap on my back. These were this. The one who sang on the bridge and they were artists and the minister to shoot. We never open. We carried to the hospital. Anyway, so one of them in the van was considerate and ask them to be calm and ask them to take me on so that we can get. When we started driving towards the bridge, we noticed the NCN van going up to the hospital. We decided to drive there and find this our clearance to the hospital. And I got these. They were fighting Shamroy and Alan to save their lives. Unfortunately, the last one we were fighting down to save his life. And then let us go in and stay. And we were hospitals and chaos that night. I was admitted and we used to fall down in the house and walk we can't do anything to try it with the scissors to see if the bullet can get it out, but because it was so far down, and it's really far, so it was 5 inches above the knee, and it was 2 inches above, just barely 2 inches above the blood vessel, and an inch above the nerve that it was. It was said to be a serious surgery. Eventually, I didn't put on my memorial hospital in Gobi because I was running around taking my kids because my mom died in 2002. My father was in the States, my sister's in distribution. I probably don't have nobody like in the room to really take care of my kids. So I took them all the way to go to sleep. So the auntie loved them come back to work. But she said she worked in a private hospital in Berkeley, so she advised me to check the doctor. And then when I saw the doctor, I removed it well, and they say you can perform the surgery. They did medical support, we had the surgery done for 2 hours before the doctor. And that does not include the money that I spent after the surgery. It does not include the money to clean off, because just the actual surgery and then. I think I was fully compensated because I spent $280,000. I spent over $570,000 on transportation. I went to St. Joseph Mercy before. I had to do laser treatment and all of that. All those bills were submitted to the commission and they say I was not calling because they were going to me about light ministry. I think it was 4. And I think the government should take the card and take some consideration into the way in which, because I think they awarded by the, I don't know, this is my suggestion, that they awarded in the compensation by the job or earning of income. And because you're probably not earning, they just give that money towards the medical bills, and there's not even there's just a part. I guess they did not give only the right to life, and that's a part of the constitution we have. They probably, if they gave us a part of the right to life, we probably would be compensated more later.
You think if there was some money will get justice?
I don't know. Probably with a change of government. With a change of government. Probably if you get APNU or probably ASU, they probably take over and get justice there. But I'm not going to be a judge. I don't think we get justice. I have focus. No.
So, it's going to be one of the side effects.
I still suffer pain in the left eye because all the nerves in the febrile surgery were damaged. Even before the surgery, there were a lot of nerves in the foot. So like rainfall and nerves are like, because sometimes if you suddenly get up and just jam it, it's probably the entire day. Shocks. Yeah, it would shock and you the entire day. Sometimes I just rub the foot up and around it and it's like, I really don't need to do much. When the job declined, I'm able to get a job to make my family. I probably depend on the subsistence and the $280,000 expense I had to pay back. Because I owed people and I had to replace those money. So I don't think they did a good job. The conversation. I don't think the government gave me justice. We did collect the money with the JS. We collect the compensation because we know that these can still fight to see if we could get a better compensation package. And I think the government should really take into consideration the lives of those who were lost and those who were injured, and even to those who were injured after the liability. Because we had persons who were injured on the 10th, but then persons who were injured on the 12th, and those persons can't come around for now. They were injured, they had a smile from the skin, they were injured, if it was broken, internally can't move on that leg. They weren't a part of the inquiry injury. They said they keep it in constructed July 18th. They should have considered the person that were injured after July 18th. Unjustly treated by the commissioning team and by the
Collective year, I can speak with her. 1 year. 1 year. How has it been? It's been very tough.
Rough.
Every day, like it's just like if it's yesterday.
Especially coming on to Thursday. And just sitting here with Sunday. Day and night.
Look like if you're getting a little emotional.
Yes, very. Yes, very. Up to last night, this morning,
This morning, Friday.
can't eat. Right
We spoke on the day of the incident. What do you remember about that day?
now. I remember that we woke up, studying my window, he said, me, we went downstairs, we had to go to the room, he just said, think about this, going in the room, right? And then it come to time, he was like delaying, and then he was just relaxing.
Hello. Is that going?
What happened?
Well, he came as usual, made his skin, we started to prepare lunch, we started to prepare to go on the road. I had to put him to grate because it was cooking rice, and he said he's going to do it. I said, these girls don't do it. So now I'm going to help you, right? To tell you how great it is.
Oh, to help with the protest, cooking for the protest.
No, not for the
protest. No, for the house.
For the house,
Okay.
yes. He loved to cook.
Uh-huh.
Then after he finished that, he went to bed. He saw I had some stuff that these girls were just about to empty. He took it to empty it, even to the room, sit down the back of the steps, good. And then he came in back. He went upstairs to prepare. And I said, "Man, if you pay," I said, "Wait, no, he said, if you don't take too long." I know, he continued preparing and so. By the time he came down, he was half dressed. And he says, "But I can say, I said, sit near done."
What was he cooking? Cook up.
Yes, cook up. He loved that.
What kind of
Such
cook up?
black eye. Good, and he said it was taking too long and he can go along. I said, "Oh, man, I gotta see how far I could push it. But he could take a little." I tried, I took out some, put it on, and I gave him. He said, "Okay, you eat it." But he said, "Remember, I'm coming back with my share. Wash it all my food. Don't have to put it on." I said, "Okay, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It will be there." He said to me, he said, "I didn't add water at the time." A jug, and he started eating a drink. Then at the end, we finished dressing. I went to the back. I saw the door open. I said, "Man, is you're going?" He said, "Yes." And I opened the door, I got him going. And he had his phone in his pocket, but it wasn't properly fixed. So I said, "Carry that thing in your pocket." He turned like, push it, and he went this way, and that was all. That was all. And I said, that morning. And during as night to the morning, so as a morning, like coming home late. Right, I said, "You go in," and then just and when it was 8 o'clock, I was just said, "Okay, I come back anytime." I just kept warming his food. The car was gathering the road in front of us. In the street.
Which rock street?
This rock house in the street.
Yeah.
That you were hearing this news, this bodyguard shoot, that bodyguard shoot, and so on. I had no thought of my son, right? My sister called, she said, "You know what, that bear's mine." I said, "He's out there." She said, "You sure?" I said, yes. She said, you know what? Your niece, which is her daughter, just come from home. And she said that I'm going to get you some man. She said, she's all right. And we leave it at that. People on the road, you know, we were asking them if they hear anything or so. They said they hear nothing, and they moved very yet and so on. Well, I had it at the individual, she didn't want to tell us anything, right? My daughter got the news, right? That it was there. But she didn't know how to come and tell us anything. She's over the road there. Not herself and Mike and her team were over the road. But they didn't know how to come and tell us anything. So why people were running, she know, like my son was at work. He's a constable, he was at work, right? People called me, told my other daughter that we were in concert there. I said, you know what, your son, he's going to get shoot. And you know, they used to think sure before, yes, the sure and before, and then she started to call my son, right? Right? And then say to my brother, went in. And he didn't tell her anything still. And on his way to tell my son, right? Well, I said, very good born. You know, he went to the hospital. You know, he went to the hospital. He said, among them were England there. Even he said he raised the sheep, you know, because her son, which is my grandson, told him that is not true, it's not Uncle Ivan, right? It's somebody else, because he looked and he didn't recognize it.
It's still that he was in.
The blood was too much for
Recognizes
him. So he told my son, it's not true, it's somebody else. And you know, he advanced, right? And he asked him what he could do and raise the sheep. Then he raised it and he said, oh my God. He said, it's my body lying down here. And he brought it to the table and he turned away. And he came home again. But he came home too. He could not tell me nothing. So all the time I know nothing, he came home, he can't talk, his wife can't talk. He's still in air, so if somebody called again, must have ate her. He said, you know what? He said, my base is still on. She come down, she said, Mommy, what are you doing? Like she gets a pitch, right? He picked up and she said, Mommy, what are you doing? He said, how you mean coming just now? Daddy, this time I don't know my son gone. I didn't know. It's been somebody said, tell her come here and tell her. And she said, Mommy, go to walk on the steps. I don't know what the steps.
So at that point you knew that something was wrong?
Yes, yes. And then when he got the news, she started, and I started seeing my phone, and I started crying. And then everybody come in and said, it was the first one to the church. Right? It was a black.
Family would ever get justice for it?
Huh?
Do you think in your family would ever get justice for it?
We have to get justice. We have to see justice. We have to seek and get justice. I desire justice.
Is there anything you want to say to those who are ultimately responsible for it?
They should be put to the public to do whatever they want.
It's not easy. It's not easy. These 2 days, I am not myself. Then I can't eat. I see my food, I can't really eat. I only ask God to give me strength right now.
I think we're feeling
Terribly.
feeling it terribly.
These things I'm not
And
sleeping.
they should get some of what we're going through.
Do you see, are you in contact with the families of the others who were killed and maybe some of those who were injured?
Yes, we normally meet.
And what is the mood usually like when you meet up and...
Well, everybody will have the same and one talk that they need justice. We all have to get justice because it was unfair.
Just a normal protest.
And normal protest didn't call for this. Killings. Other places in other countries have protests too. And everybody have a right for what they need.
Alan was number what? How many children do you have?
Six.
And he's number one.
Is it? Fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth.
And mom, how old are you? Oh, I just me got the before I do the song. And then we make this day one anniversary approaches. How do you feel?
If I can summarize it in one word, I would say it's been different.
Different now.
Um, in terms of accepting the things that weren't there, and learning to deal with the things that are there, learning how to manage limited resources, learning how to manage without the loss of someone to look up to, learning how to deal with the absence of typically your dad, the person who's there to protect, to encourage, to motivate, to help you out.
And it's you and your brother, right?
Yeah, me and my brother.
Is it elder brother or younger brother?
Younger brother.
How old is the younger brother?
He's 19.
And you?
I'm 21.
And how is the younger brother dealing with it?
Well, he's coping, I should say. Well, he understands that due to the loss of his dad, some of his future goals were put off or laid back because of the loss. But, where there's a will, there's a way, and we're continuing to press and try to deal with it.
Are you thinking better with justice? I know that the commission inquiry would have done what they said is compensation, but I'm guessing you two do not feel that that's compensation enough for somebody so close to taken away from you. So do you believe that at some point, someday, you will get justice for what has happened and the payments that you know your brother and your family have had?
To be honest, I do not. I do not believe we will get justice. Maybe it's because of the track record I've noticed in there. In terms of wrong done and consequences paid. What I've noticed, or seems to notice, is that the wicked always gets off, no matter how bad it is, no matter who they hurt. And those who are made to suffer or made to lose usually continue to suffer or made to lose. It's just a harsh reality, and it's not saying that I plan to lay back or to relax and give up. I have a hope that maybe that our situation might turn out different. This is why we're continuing to press in the matter. This is why we're continuing to have help. This is why we're continuing to seek the legal representation. Because it's not only for us, but it's for the community in a whole. People are watching at us. People are looking forward to something good to come out of something terrible that has happened. Because they also have paid their sacrifice. They have also paid their tribute. They also are suffering. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's right. It's not right or fair for us to actually give it. Personally, I don't think we're going to ever receive a full true justice that we deserve.
Were you there that night?
No, I wasn't. I was at college.
What did you do?
I attended university.
Oh, you were at PhD. And what was the message that was relayed to you? I mean, what was said? Who said it?
Well, I was in Burns and I was following up the progress of the protest. And I was noticing that, the little people were protesting, they were having a nice time. It kind of looked like a mini-town day or something on the side. And then later on in the evening, some of my friends started seeing some PBM messages that police releasing tear gas and people are being shot. I was like, oh wow, how come this thing turned into such, such a terrible event? What happened? And as the night keep on falling, I heard one person died, two person died, three person died, and then we keep escalating. at every minute. And I didn't take it normal because I didn't have any of my wildest desires or dreams or expectations that someone for me would have been there. But then later on in the evening, my mom called me and asked me if I knew what's going on with Linden. And I asked a question then, she told me with the shooting that took place. Yeah, I told her I heard that a couple people died. And she told me, then I heard she went silent for a few minutes. And she told me, your dad is one of the persons that died. I went silent for a few minutes because I was like, really? And then I was saying, how do you guys know that for sure? Because when these things happen, these stories won't ever be always reliable. You just get gist of what is going on. So she told me she's going to call me back. And I just was like thinking, what if it is true that my dad is one of the person? And I was in that state of mind until she had actually confirmed it. Indeed, my dad is one of the person. Obviously the news was tragic and I was very emotional at those times. Even in like the last previous event that made me or should make you honor your father, the Father's Day, also brought back some memory. Yeah.
I used to live in university.
Yes.
You have a long time.
3 years when I graduated with my diploma this summer.
And would you say that's like almost your dad for completing it?
Yes, I would say that because ever since he passed away, I guess I've been more motivated as to say to complete my studies because I know that I have a young brother who's behind me and he wants to also start his education. So it would be unfair to him for me to linger and waste time.
And a diploma in
Mechanical engineering.
I have another Philippine. Is he compensated?
The fact being that he wasn't injured on the 18th.
When was he injured?
He was injured on the 12th of May. He didn't on the 18th, I think it's the 12th of May.
12th of July.
12th of July, in fact, sorry.
Is when everything started.
Yes.
Okay, and what was the circumstances surrounding his incident?
Well, that was a Sunday. And we were living in a Wisma housing scheme, and I got a call saying that the armed forces were in Linden at the bridge, and they were coming all along the main road leading up to the Wisma housing scheme. I think what's the name of the main road? In any case, the main road. And they were shooting tear gases and stuff. So his mother resides on Half Mile, not too far away from the bridge. So when we got a call that they're coming up the road, he left to go to Half Mile to make sure that his parents are safe. Because they aren't even far from the main road, right? But eventually when he got there, other persons in the neighborhood already carried him to some safe keep place, right? So he came back home. When he come home, my sons, I have 3 sons, Michael, Ronald, and Randy, they were not, yes, they were not in the house. So he left the house, head up to the 4 corner to see if he would see them to get them home because of what was going on. When he meet there, he reached the smallest son, which was Randy.
How old is Randy?
He's 19. He inquired of the others. Randy told him the second boy, which is like 22 years, already left the area to go home. And the eldest one, which is Michael, he's like 24. He gone to the next corner. From the 4 corner, he got another corner.
Alright, being that the police or the armed force was on the main road, he coming back instead of going up the road where they're supposed to be. He come in the scheme to go up from this other side, this road. So on the way coming around this bend here, he walked into the gunshot.
The police is over.
Yeah, the police, they're done reach up this end and was in the street, halfway actually into the street. Maybe they had boys, I think my husband said they had some boys come down the road running, right? So maybe they were coming behind those guys, and so he turned the turn. By the time he turned the turn, it's into the gunshot. Yes. He said among those running was the big son Michael coming down the street. He got to come down the street and then turn here and come back to where he live.
Like Michael was running home.
Yeah, coming down. So the only thing he could have said to Michael is, if you run straight, you go to the valley.
Yeah.
But if you run and turn, you come to the scheme.
That's on the bridge?
No. You know the scheme bridge? No. You know where scheme school is? Alright. Scheme school got a road going up. You got past the Grand Church. And there's the turn. Which is going to be the second turn after the fourth turn from the road. Right? So he got shot right on the turn by past the John turning. But I live in on the main with the bridge.
Okay.
Arranged it.
Okay. So after he was shot, what happened?
He fell to the ground. Well, the son heard the gunshot. I mean, we were running, but you can still hear the fire. Gunshot was fired. So when he looked back, he sees the father on the ground. Because the gunshot break his foot. He dropped. So everybody has to keep running. But being that he is the son, he had to go back. And when he go back now to move his father out of the line of fire, because people were still shooting, numerous shots were fired. Not just the one that hit he or the one that hit Michael. When he go to pick up his father from the back, right? The people were still firing, and that's how he gets shoot through the other time.
Was he working at the time?
Yeah, he was working at both sides.
Both sides?
Yeah.
So as a result, he can't do anything.
Yes, he working. It took him like 3 months.
Okay.
We can't remember it was a flesh wound. It didn't stick in a bone or anything. It got thrown through the upper side.
So what would you like to say to the ranks responsible?
I would like to see them prosecuted for what they did, and then I also need compensation for my family. Because due to this thing, I'm going for compensation.
So how long was he out of work?
Michael,
No.
my husband,
Yeah.
he gonna make 11 months now.
It's your husband I'm referring to. Is he back at both sides?
No, it's not my husband works both sides. Michael works at both sides.
Yeah, not Michael. Talking about your son.
Ray, Michael is my son, Ray is my husband.
Go on. So Ray has been out of work
For 11 months.
since the incident.
Yes,
He
today.
can't work.
No, he has to leave on anything.
What's her name?
Deborah.
Deborah.
Yeah, DBURH.
Deborah.
Wills.
Give me a number for you.
Well, I'm not
Well, I miss him a lot because mostly when I do it in the night also, I just, like, you just see in front of me. Every time I see, I would call his name steady at home. Don't kill the little brother them also. I just remember me. Everybody knows me. I really miss my son. Bad.
I see you tearing up, so you still cry for him a lot. And now that the 1 year anniversary is almost here, it's even harder. So what do you plan to do on that day? Do you have any plans?
Well, I'm not working the day. I'm due the day.
Take the day.
Yes, I have to do. So me and my sister will come from London. We'll be there on Thursday.
Or what the activity that they have on the bridge?
Yes.
Okay, what about visiting his grave and things
Yeah,
like that?
we visit it,
Oh,
yes.
okay. And how would you remember your son?
Well, when the body come up and remember, I would remember.
And when is his birthday?
Body is October, the last day in October.
I know the commission's inquiry had given you a certain sum as compensation. Is that something that you agree with? I mean, how do you feel with what you were given and things like that?
Yes, I agree with that.
You agree with it, you accept it. Okay. And do you think that there's any more justice that your family deserves? Do you want the shooters to be brought to justice? What about them? Because nobody's saying anything about them. So, what about them? Do you want them to be caught? Do you still want them to be brought before the court? Or
Yeah,
still want them to? And how many other children do you have?
2 boys.
2 other boys. And how are they coping? How have they been?
Well, they're coping the same like how I spoke to them. They really miss the brother Martin. Really miss him.
And what's your name again?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. All right, Jacqueline.